I just want to see what happens with some of the segments having some of the newer small strats with them. Let me get that back on screen. Okay. No reset past the first split at least, because it's very easy to just not get the right combo here. Oh nice, you got the monitor, that's awesome. I've been considering at some point investing in a second monitor for me, because I very often now just have my laptop open next to my main computer and it helps having an extra space there. I do not have the money for that now though. I barely have enough money to be okay to get HGQ.
Money for what?
HGQ costs a lot more than I thought it was going to, so.
Oh yeah, it's expensive.
There's a lot. I spent a lot more money on food than I was expecting. It added up to like an extra $200 on top of what I was expecting.
God damn.
That and spending stuff at Eastarland.
Yeah, Eastarland was expensive for me too.
Alright, I'll keep this combo, I guess. It's close, but...
That's the last of the frills, Potter.
Yeah, I already have a lot of stuff I have to pay each month.
Let's go.
Next couple months will be probably rough, but after I graduate I should hopefully get into an actually good job at that point, hopefully.
Yeah,
Start making
for sure.
progress.
Definitely. Do you know what you want to do for like a job like after?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I know I want to teach, obviously, but like I have no idea what I want to do in between now and then, because I can't just go right into that. You need like at least a master's degree to teach like anywhere, so I plan to go back for that, but I need a year off to try and get some sort of financial future going before doing that.
Oh, I see.
Some resemblance of it, or even if it's just paying off some debts for stuff, at least it's still better than waiting and not doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know, whatever I get will probably be temporary for just like a year or two before I go back to do master's degree and maybe go back to like part-time stuff for a bit.
Yeah, for sure. Jesus Christ. No, I reacted because there's this Japanese SMW runner and he got second place like out of nowhere in SMW 96 exit, which is like the 100% category. So I just reacted because I saw it on Twitter. I'm like, holy shit. I could not believe it.
I thought you usually go home on the weekends, is it? Or you mentioned that, I thought. Okay. I thought you had mentioned it for this week and then being involved with the show earlier. Oh, that didn't kill it. Come on, die. I can't tell if that hit. I'm pretty sure it did.
Oh, what?
Yeah, okay, it did.
I'm getting actually hungry right now. I might have to go get like chips or something in a minute because I'm starting to like, actually I have leftovers from Chipotle. I might actually go have that in a little bit. Bring it upstairs, of course. I don't know.
I already prepped. I have a whole chocolate bar here. I need energy.
Nice. Which kind of chocolate?
Oh, just basic Hershey's, but
Oh, I see.
leftover from Christmas.
Damn, really? From Christmas?
Well, I didn't
Holy
eat
shit.
any of it before we went for TDQ, so...
Damn.
Where did the 11 seconds come from there? Like, I'm a little confused. Like, that fight in the middle was really sloppy. I'm very confused, actually. Like if it was just 11 and like the last one was bad, that'd be something. But that was like gold.
3, 2, 1, start them. Fuck! I hate accidentally opening something in your computer. It's like the most annoying thing ever.
Yeah, I'm still very confused about that. Like, I don't have the slightest clue what I could possibly have done to cost 11 extra seconds on that first level. There's not that whole lot that goes differently.
Oh my god.
The middle was sloppy. I mean, I guess maybe the combo and the enemies, maybe I didn't hesitate as much or something, but... It's always lag when I jump there. Well, I do those snipes every time. I missed the 25. It might be a bit of a gold head here, depending on if I get these boxes like, without any issue. Have you played Taiwan or just none to begin with?
Taiwan for the win. Taiwan was actually a really fun game. Believe it or not, I actually saw Tai 2 today at a used game store.
Really?
Yeah, and 3 for the PS2, like 2 and 3 for the PS2. I was like, oh, I thought of you. I'm like, ha, Phoenix.
I should do 3 at some point. Like, I haven't given it a fair chance.
That one's on PC also.
Yeah, it should be ported. I
Oh,
don't
cool.
know if it's finished or not, but they were working on it at one point at least.
I see.
Oh, the bull level is absolutely terrible. I don't blame you. Actually, one of the reasons I don't really play Taiwan runs anymore, at least on PC, is apparently it's actually weird. It's on an old version, like an unpatched version of the game, basically.
What?
It was it was patched and fixed at one point, but I guess
I
people
see.
found a way to be able to still use an old version through Steam.
That's crazy.
So like if you use keyboard and mouse controls specifically for this one level with the bull that you ride on,
Yeah.
and you move with diagonal controls, the speed is like bumped up a bunch for some reason. Like it like adds together the up and right or up and left speed, I think.
Really?
Something like that. You move a lot
That's
faster.
interesting.
It's harder to control, but you move a lot faster. And I don't
That's
like
very
doing that.
that's very interesting.
I don't really like doing that. I don't want to have to switch to keyboard and mouse for like one specific level. It just feels weird.
Yeah, that does sound really weird and annoying also.
So I
Don't you
don't.
have to? Don't you have to like fix that in like the options to like switch to keyboard and mouse?
Sunlight, I think so, yeah. So I would probably only care to keep doing Taiwan if it was on console, and console loads are terrible. So
Yeah, that game does load a lot. Even for like probably the fastest console also, probably loads the shit done. Oh my god, shut up. Why can't I skip that? Okay, there you go. There you go.
oh, almost fell off there. I think Tai 2 does as well. Like, if I like pressed X on like my keyboard or something, all of a sudden, like on the menu, the cursor to select things would show up, and then the second I press the button on the controller, it would switch back.
Yeah, I think most PC games do that anyway. I know NST does that. Yeah, I'm gonna go find food, so I'll be right back.
Right. Okay, these 3.6 seconds are from struggling to actually get this one of the 25 bags on the roof here. It wasn't like attracting in like it normally would. So I like ran around it like 3 times before actually collecting it. Okay, so yeah, that was good, actually. That's what was supposed to happen last time. It's submitted. Just it takes a while. It very much does, Wit. I'm gonna get these boxes even though I don't normally, because I'm definitely a bit short on opals right now. Slightly. I like to leave here with like 54 or 5500. Who dis?
Hello.
Hello.
It is I. I don't actually know how much I'll be talking though because I'm still playing Clone Hero.
Yeah.
Especially since I'm debating doing a 30-minute song right now.
Oh, God. I don't know if you saw me say I got, I think 96% on Fire and Flames harder. So, like, I'm improving, which is pretty awesome. I actually feel like I could FC it at this point.
The question is, though, are you doing somebody else's chart or the official Guitar Hero one?
I have no idea. It doesn't really feel like it's as hard as I would have expected. But I've also seen a lot of charts where, like, it's just insane, so...
Well, those ones are always, especially call-over charts.
Oh, yeah.
But you should actually be able to tell, because it usually, under the charter name, it says Neversoft. Or there's a little logo on the picture of the song that says GH. When I ended up popping into your stream and I saw the song, I was pretty sure that it wasn't the official chart, but either way, like, it is signs of improvement.
It's just so sloppy.
because I saw you end up playing one of the My Chemical Romance songs, which
Yeah,
was
I
the
did.
first one you played, which I think was The End.
Yeah.
I decided to play it for shits and FC'd it on
Oh,
like 150%.
Yeah, there was a whole, like the whole album, that whole album. was
Yeah,
charted.
I
got
have
it.
the whole album charted.
I just
or,
did
like,
the 4 songs that I know from it.
I just decided to download the whole pack.
See you, bud.
See. I also did Dead, and I tried playing that at 150. Dead at 150 was mostly manageable for me, but the solos were a little fast. Okay.
Ozzy, 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 oi, oi, oi. Another turbo, sure.
Alright, well, I'm going to play this long ass song, so
Good luck.
goodbye.
Ah.
I'll still be here listening though.
Oh my god, stop hitting me with things, please. Don't even think about hitting me here either. Okay, that was done. Oh my god. This last lap might be kind of rough. I'm definitely gonna lose time here because I missed that shortcut a second ago. Get out of the way. I could really use a shield or another turbo here. How did I get so ahead of everyone all of a sudden? Oh thank god, that was terrible. 15 seconds to all those hits. No control of my own. Oh, that's funny actually. It went from minus 7.5 to plus 7.5. Okay, I'm low on opals and I don't like it. We'll see what... I don't know, remember how much this mission gives. I think to be really safe I need like 47 or 4800 I think. Or 7800 I mean, after this. Because the race costs 100 and it gives 1000. And then this is build me for 250.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
I ended up just eating downstairs because I didn't want to say, "Oh, I'm back," and then just mute while every time I eat a chip, and then because I had chips, so it wasn't like anything that was super fucking quiet, so I just ate downstairs.
Yeah.
I had like a couple, and I was like, "Oh, that's good enough." And I had went to the bathroom too. Yeah. I'll probably be up only like maybe 40 more minutes because I work at 8:30 in the morning and I gotta be up at 8 a.m. So Yeah, I want to get at least some sleep so I can have the energy because I have what they call load tomorrow, so I gotta like get all the new product out, and that takes like more work than what I usually do, so I gotta like actually get good sleep.
You're at like a grocery store or something, right? Something like that.
Yeah, I work in a bulk section, so like I fill bins, but like on low days you like put shit under, like you put new product in, but you also have to put the newer product underneath so you can fill it up later. It's just a big process. You also have to put like the pre-packaged products away, and it's a process. Load kind of sucks. I haven't worked load in months, and I usually close because my manager likes me closing because she says I'm like good at it. But like, I think because there's like my manager's going to be there tonight at midnight to do inventory, so they can't have anybody do load in the morning. So I'm like the backup for load. Not that I'm bad at load. That's not my forte. I don't like doing it either. I'd rather not do load.
I might literally have like one more opal than I need if I don't pick up anything before I get to the purchase. I'm gonna pick up some here, but
Yeah. I also ended up today because I had an Elgato, like, because I had played PlayStation 4 stuff a couple times on stream, but I ended up selling it because, like, I didn't need it and, like, I wanted more money.
See ya,
And I ended up getting 45 bucks for it, and I paid for 50 for it, so I only lost $5 in the long run of the couple, like, I think I've had it for almost a year. But I ended up getting 50 bucks for it, so I'm like, hey, not bad. Or 45 for it. I'm not complaining at all.
oh my god, why? That was stupid.
I ended up just selling it to like a local entertainment store, and they're like, "Oh, a capture card." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't use it," and it came with like the box and everything. Please give me money for it. And they gave me a good enough offer. I'm like, "Yeah, I will take that money."
I lost 15 seconds to the first race just because I got hit by the enemies like 4 times, which you have no control over.
Oh, that's
It's
stupid.
stupid. I still won
That
the race,
sounds-
but like it cost 15 seconds on the actual race time. So.
That's crazy. That still costed that much time though. Like, holy shit.
Well, the animation for getting flipped around is really slow.
Oh.
And I got stuck against a wall because the way I landed was like right against the wall, and I
And
had
you
to stop
still-
them. Yeah, I
And
still
you
managed
still
to
won
win.
the race. That's hilarious, honestly. He still won the race for all that bullshit.
Yeah, I don't normally go for those Nitro, or at least this one over here. It was just because I really was trying to catch up at first, and then I was going to worry about depending on items after. Besides, I don't think they overlap, from what I can tell. So like, if you are on one turbo and then you run over another, it doesn't add any time. It just keeps the first turbo going. I've noticed that with items, at least. If you use like an item turbo and then run over a normal boost, it doesn't add anything. What am I losing time from here? I mean, maybe the hit at the first part. I'm gonna try and approach this at an angle here. See if I can land. Almost. I realize you can get kind of some double hits on the boss here at certain points. I haven't quite figured out the timing or anything yet, but... Yeah, like that. Hit him really early there, another hit there. Oh, come on. That worked last time. Oh, that's weird. He usually moves a bit before he starts slamming. What is... He's acting very weird. I don't like this. I'm used to reacting to specific ways that he moves. What? This is so weird. He's not acting normal. And he didn't... What was that? I wasn't even close to him.
Jesus fuck. Yeah, I had hashtag real talk with my mom earlier today. It was pretty nice. There's a couple of people too. It was like family real talk. Like I came in the voice channel, and I went downstairs just to get like water, and we ended up like all talking for like 2 hours, I'm like, or an hour or something. I forget how long it was, but I was like, oh shit, I came back. I'm like, the call, what the fuck? And then like I saw Joe's message. I'm like, oh shit, he probably joined. I was there, and I I didn't say anything. Like.
Alright, so the first quote route change should save, I think it was like 4 seconds I timed it yesterday, doing this.
Oh, nice.
Just a different way of driving to where you need to get to here that didn't look like it'd be faster, but when I timed it, it was like 4 seconds faster. I was not
Oh,
expecting
hell
that.
yeah.
Hello.
G'day, son. Bye, son.
Because the way I go has like a really long stretch, but like the fact that it's a long stretch and there's no turns, and you're going like all downhill, it felt like it was faster, but I guess not.
Hello there, Ty.
Okay, yeah, so if I didn't get any of those opals on the road, I would have been like just enough. That's funny. That's great.
Oh shit, what? Ooh, here. Ooh, here.
I think it's 50 because the Bilby gives 250. And yeah, 7850 would be magic because 100 to the race brings down to 7750. 1000 for winning goes to 8750. 250 for the Bilby is 9000. But that also doesn't account for any like boxes I get in the loading area on the way over there, which usually I get like 10 or 15 from.
Damn, all the way over here now. Jesus.
Ah, my fuzzy orange friend returned. I think I'm all out of Google juice. Not good. You don't think they want my Google juice, do you? I won't let them take it from me. No way. I'll hide it real good, just as soon as I find it. Speaking of finding things, I found these. I know you like them, so they're all yours.
Fuck, I dropped it.
That was you.
But yeah, real talk is nice. Like,
Yeah, it's nice, especially when it's family and it's like a no judgment time, you know. It's like because earlier I tried to like talking to my mom because my mom walked the dog and I went with her and then she started like just nagging me. I'm like, oh my god, why did I come along? It was just annoying. I don't know. I also feel like sometimes my parents expect too much out of me. Sometimes. I don't know. It just gets annoying, but whatever.
you only
Parents,
do so
parents
much,
will be.
as long as you're doing what you're able to do, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, my parents are. Well, all parents are just parents.
Yeah.
All parents nag, and all parents are annoying sometimes.
My mom's not really like get an A or I'm pissed type of mom, but like if I don't get what she thinks I'm capable of doing in a class, she will like nag over it forever, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because I am like usually an A or B student for the most part, because I actually enjoy
Yeah,
my
me
classes.
too.
But if I have a class that goes slightly rough and I get like a C plus in one exam, I'll never hear the end of it. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, my parents honestly what the fuck? Oh, my parents were like, they don't check my grades for university, but I don't lie to them. Like I tell them what I
Yeah,
actually get,
same.
and like they kind of just don't care anymore. Like so I could probably, if I did fail a class or like drop one, they wouldn't know. 'Cause they would just like, oh, how's school? It's good.
If I have an exam coming up and I don't do good on it, I will just casually not mention how I did on it and then just see if she actually asked or not. But,
My parents never even ask if I have exams unless I tell them I have an exam coming up.
well, yeah,
They
same.
never.
But like if
Well,
I
it's really-
need to like study and focus for a while, I need to like say that so they're not like talking to me every 5 minutes.
That
So
is
she'll
true.
know if there's something coming up. But
You're right on that. That is so true.
I should have saved that turbo.
This fucking.
Oh, I'm feeling really good about this semester though. Like
That's
physics,
good.
physics 2 is going to be rough in terms of difficulty, but the professor's extremely lenient. Like
That's good.
homeworks are online. He said there's like 5 or 6 attempts at it, so there's literally like no excuse to not get like 100 for your homework grades.
That's yeah.
He's
But you
always
need
available
teachers-
for help right after class, which is great. He also has 3 exams and a final, but he only counts the best 2 out of 3 for the exams. So you could totally
Oh,
tank one of them
man.
and you're fine still. That's awesome.
That's the best. That's the best thing ever. I love those classes where it's like, oh, yeah, we dropped the lowest score.
I'm
like,
certainly not going to try and depend on it, but it's a really good safety net to have.
It is a good safety net to have in a lot of cases.
And he's really smart, and I had him for lab for physics 1, and I can already tell from the lectures he just has a really good way of explaining things that works well for me. So,
That's amazing.
a lot of analogies, a lot of like examples of demonstrations and stuff.
Does he curve though?
No idea. I would guess no, but
A lot of teachers curve, like in my experience, or for harder classes they curve.
Boy, have I got some
so we have
stories to tell.
elements of physics and then general physics as physics classes here. Elements of physics is more algebra based, doesn't do any like crazy calculus stuff, and then general physics does do the calculus stuff. I'm in the not calculus one because I didn't want to relearn all that.
This person, I forgot their name. They had something that had to
Oh
do
yeah, so
something.
this area is a completely new route, so I'm probably gonna just try and focus on that for a bit because it's something I want to try and do at the end.
Yeah, no problem.
I
If you don't want me to
don't
talk
know.
too much, that's fine.
There's something I thought of that might be slightly faster, but I haven't tried it yet. Alright, so I get this photo. Don't want to forget that.
What the fuck?
I hear Spyro noises.
Yeah, I'm playing right now. Just trying to, like, I'm kind of just messing around with games right now because I'm taking like a break from Crash 2 for a couple days.
Yeah, I saw you mention that.
It just sucks though, because like I'm so indecisive on like what I want to play casually when I don't want to speedrun. So like I just kind of do whatever. I kind of just play whatever I want, like cycle through. I tried playing Resident Evil 2. I just got bored of it. Like I don't know why.
Alright, so the thing I'm gonna try is leave that last photo frame from the very start and do it on the pass to the back to the start. Because I could have gotten it then, and that was the way it's done, but it's really slow to turn around awkwardly on the last ring there. So I'm gonna do it at the end after, and it should line up from the way I go back to the start, so it's not a big deal.
Why is it not working? Go into the image. That's not the right cheat. The game lies to me. It's not the right code. Wait. After enter this code, after entering it, talk to the Square, square, circle. Oh, they left out one. Okay, that was an invalid cheat they gave me.
This is going really smoothly. I like this so far.
Oh, the new route?
Yeah. I thought I'd like hesitate a little bit at some points, but so far it's going right.
It's good to hear.
I am gonna get this opal back though, just because I know it was a bit low earlier. Okay, so this actually is not any faster than I thought it would be. Oh, that was close. That was scary for a second. Hitbox on those things saved the day.
What happened?
I was very close to missing a photo frame, but the hitbox on them like extends really far downwards. So even though I
haven't
floated
got
like
to
under
say-
it still like grabbed
Hello,
it.
Dill.
Oh, hey, Wed, what's up, man?
Not much. 4 seconds left of a break.
What break? What break?
A long song.
Oh, Clone Hero, okay. I was like, what are you doing? Good old Clone Hero. I haven't played Guitar Hero or anything in like a while. I should play it sometime.
So yeah, that new route. If that little sloppiness at the end didn't happen, that's like a 25-second route change. So
Damn.
that was a 20-second gold right there, easy.
Nice, dude. That's awesome. Route, I say route, whatever.
I go back and forth. I've thought about that recently. Like I could
I
say it
say
twice,
route.
I could say it twice in one sentence, and I'll say it different. Like. I even noticed a song I'm listening to recently, they say reroute a lot, and like in the chorus he'll say reroute, and then 3 words later he says reroute. Like,
Sir, do you like jokes? I do. Almost as much as I love boo boo juice.
Jesus
Someone told me
fucking
this once
Christ.
during a hailstorm.
Yeah, I just say route. I think I used to say route as a kid, but lately I've been just like the past couple years I've said route. Like, oh, route 1, like in Pokemon, route 1, route 2, all that shit.
I think I'd say that for Pokemon, I'd default to route.
Redback spider. And I said blah blah blah, close the blah blah down the door. That cracks me up every time. Here, have some opals.
That cracks me up every time. Here, have some opals.
Who liked my Tweety? Tweety.
I love when the enemies spawn like stacked on top of each other like that. This training mission has been giving me trouble recently, just with the lizards in the third part. Okay, start here and bring this guy over. Don't get hit, hopefully. Come on, follow me, guys. I got hit by not the enemies. Oh my god, come on. Nice. Okay, I got 3. That's good. So now I can get this guy with 1 and just deal with these 2. Nice, okay. Wow. Apparently that mission has never gone really well. It makes sense, because I've gotten like 2 sets of 3 in a row before. But like, it's really slow to do. I'm almost calling shenanigans here, because like, that's the second split now that has golded by a large amount, even though it feels like there's literally been nothing different happening. Like... Well, yeah, I thought so. Or none of like significant ones other than like in the main level platforming areas. This mission here, I have notes for which order to grab the things in, so this might go better. I don't know. This is one of the things I looked into. It's definitely like an optimal order to grab these for where the pieces end up going. Left, then the upper right one.
Alright, I'm muting that stream. I don't want to hear that.
Middle left. Okay. Yeah, this lines up nicely.
No memes though. I keep literally like no joke seeing like 112 in like a lot of places. Like whether it's like my phone, I check the time, or like in video games, I'll see like 112. Torturing me, man.
It'll haunt your dreams until it happens.
Yeah. What the fuck? It'll happen. I need a couple days off to clear my head.
Oh wow, that actually didn't gold. That's interesting. That's like definitely the fastest order to grab the pieces in.
It'll haunt me until I get it, pretty much. You want it? You want it? Too fucking bad. I don't know if you saw, but like Augie Reno, he got
Yeah.
second
Oh, yeah.
place.
Yeah,
in
I saw it
Slot
earlier,
Live. Dude, that's
Bob
crazy.
Mickle.
Like, he bought Mickle and he bought Mari.
Oh, 2 at once. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, he was 4th place. He went from he didn't even expect to get a run like that. Like
Yeah.
that run was really good for him. It's not even perfect. Like there's a lot of mistakes he made too. Like he got lap skip in or he got like the race skip in the Bentley race for the Panda King. He got it like second try or something, and he messed up other things too in the beginning.
Getting like, what was it, like a 47, 48, something like that for the run.
There's a 48-35.
So getting that with second try for the race kit, like,
Yeah, he lost like 10 seconds on that. He lost like 10 seconds on that split. And he lost time like at the beginning too in a lot of other places.
I love Augie.
Okay.
He's so entertaining.
Yeah, Augie's cool. I actually just started like talking to him recently. He's been in my chat too, like recently also. But have you ever had an enemy just disappear randomly in Spyro? I had an
More
enemy
context,
literally
what game or level?
like Twilight Harbor.
Oh.
The enemy literally disappeared.
I have had them, yeah. Was it the one, so like the grenade guy you supercharged past a little bit?
No, the smaller ones with the machine guns.
Oh, interesting.
You've had them disappear though on you?
Yeah, if your supercharge is really kind of slow, it seems like they do for some reason. Or it might be the other way around, like they might appear suddenly. I don't remember, but I have seen instances where they appear weirdly.
Disappear. Yeah, okay. They literally, I was still able to hit him, and he like disappeared for like a second. It was weird. What's the cheat for 99 lives?
Yeah, that's funny. That's one of the splits that is definitely like done being improved.
Which one?
So one of the croc mini games, you have to pick up a bunch of crocodiles and drop them on a platform.
Oh, did you say Croc? Like Croc the game? I'm just kidding.
I'm sure when I said croc, with ears probably perked up, but
Yeah, Whit probably heard you. He probably heard you even when he's not even in the stream.
well, he's in the stream. He's just not talking much.
I know, I'm just saying, like, if he wasn't in the
You
stream...
just say
he'd probably
croc.
still hear you.
I was summoned. That happened once. I remember years ago. Actually, I think it was someone said like that was surreal, and then someone added surreal on Twitter, and then he just shows up and just responds saying I was summoned.
That's funny.
It's perfect. Okay, this oil rig mission definitely has some gold to be grabbed. mainly from sniping the buttons, because I actually know what to do for that now. Possibly on top of the 24 seconds that there already is. I'm actually not even 100% sure what you mean by railing jumps. Like, I know you can like eject from the thermo thing onto some of the railings a bit early. I guess I don't think that's what you're talking about though. Supposed to get this from a bit further down, but I will take that. That's faster because I usually walk all the way up there. Oh yeah, it also seems to be a little bit faster to actually walk with Ty here. Oh my god, that third platform eats my jumps so many times, and I almost fell from it again.
Just blame Andy Gavin.
It literally is. There's a couple platforms in the game that are like that.
Fuck you. What? Oh, you can't hit these guys?
And it stinks because, like, even when you're expecting and you know that the game's probably gonna drop your input, it's still gonna happen. Like, it's so hard to be able to, like, anticipate it. Okay, I can hit this button early as well. It should be just barely reachable from here. Yeah, that's good. I will read what you were saying, Nitroff, when I'm in the fight waiting. Getting the first button was a bit slow, but there's a chance this will still probably go a little bit. Okay, yeah, 15-second gold. Alright. That's about what I expected.
Alright, Song's got me.
Hey.
Hello.
What the fuck?
Oh, thank God that's a high score. It would have been annoying.
Redo.
Missed 54 notes. And only one star power phase.
I'm really glad that my mom decided to message me asking a question in the middle of this fight of any part of the run. This is probably the only
Mom,
part
I'm
that I'd actually be able to
speedrunning.
respond in the middle of.
Mom, I'm speedrunning. No questions, please.
Please shut up. I am on speed.
You're on speed. They just come to your room. Fucking.
Well, we have 4 cars in a 4-car driveway, so we have to think ahead most days about who's going out the next day when, so we're not blocking anyone from being able to leave. And she didn't know if I was working in the early afternoon or not.
Thank God I can turn down the volume with Discord. It was piercing my ears. Okay, I guess I'm turning it down a bit more. That's better.
Oh my god.
Here's a fun thing that's apparently being worked on. A DK64 entry randomizer, or like a loading zone randomizer.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that when you were about to mention it. I was gonna ask that.
Yeah, I've been watching Jag and Snern mess around.
Yeah, they were streaming it today. Are they still doing it right now?
Snern still is, but Jag stopped.
How do randomizers work? Is it like a ROM that you should play on like your EverDrive?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it would end up working.
Gotcha. Or emulator.
It's usually a separate program where you put in the main game's ISO, and then it, through some code, it will scramble certain things.
That's cool.
Like what, someone's done research into like changing what bytes will change items and it'll just randomize them, or...
Yep.
That's really cool.
It's cool, because I remember seeing, like Nightroff in the past when he was like messing around with like Spyro 1 testing, like looking at memory values to see like which things were like Spyro speed, so he could display that.
Spyro
Or even you
Speed
messing
is-
around corrupting Spyro 3, I remember that.
Spyro Speed is actually something that's pretty easy to find through that kind of stuff.
Oh my god, I'm stuck.
But
Okay, good.
there's a whole lot of values that you can look into for even more primitive games that, if you change the flags of them, just explode.
Jeez.
Ooh,
There's
I don't
also a lot of those values that either will do absolutely nothing if you freeze them, or they won't even act frozen if you freeze them.
Amazing.
Sometimes they will just ignore the fact that you froze them, probably because they're set to do something along with a different value. So as long as that value is changing, this one will still change.
I see. Yeah, randomizers are like, they look really fun.
They are.
They really
They're
test your knowledge of the
enjoyable.
game.
They're enjoyable if you already know the game.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you don't know the game, like if I tried, I mean, maybe if I tried doing Ocarina of Time, because I've beat it twice, I might be able to pass with that. But like,
Wind
DK
Waker has been fun.
Yeah, I've seen you do that with Woofer.
I
But if I-
saved 3 seconds on a auto scroll boss.
If I tried to do DK64, that'd be a fucking train wreck, honestly.
Well, all they have right now essentially is what is known as Beta Quest.
Oh, I see.
So it's literally just loading zone randomizers,
Oh,
and they're not even paired. They're not
Really?
even paired zones. Each one just randomly goes to a certain location. Even exit level.
so they're just testing shit right now.
Yep.
So
Like,
it's
if
probably
you-
no. Go ahead.
If you pause and hit exit level, you could just exit into some other like building in some random level.
That's funny.
I think I saw Jag in Aztec or something. He hit exit level and he went in one of like the cabins in Fungi.
That's funny. It's pretty cool though.
I like grabbing the stair. By the time the animation finishes, the things move back over. Time to go
Also-
drive to Sly.
Also, Phoenix, if you're wondering about my progress on the chart that I was making, I made it about halfway
Hello
through
there,
it.
Tom.
You said you were like 40% earlier after like an hour or two into it.
Well, that last hour going an extra 10%, I was distracted a lot.
Ah, okay.
It's not because it got any harder, it's just that keeping my attention got harder. I think it was actually Jag that caused me to start losing my attention.
Thanks, Jag. So Cannon Glitch in Spiral 1, that's random, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
As far
so
as we know,
weird.
at least.
That's so weird how they just randomly, oh yeah, you don't get that.
There's been theories before with like dying in certain spots. I think Tuval was saying at one point, but it's never been shown to be anything specific,
Yeah, that's...
or at least any one specific thing.
If I were to guess, like, anything, it would be related to, like, how you exit Dark Hollow. Or not Dark Hollow, Dark Passage.
Oh, I see.
Like, if you end up exiting Dark Passage at, like, a certain spot or something, it might cause it. But... Or it might be, like, some slight bit of movement that you do that causes the cannon guy to move the cannon into a position that doesn't allow you to do it.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah, it's definitely weird.
as far as we know, something's so precise that it doesn't even matter.
Wakimomo. I don't think so. It looked like I was fine. 4,500 going here. Steve gets 5,500. Yeah, I'm fine.
Is that Rob the Gamer?
Something smells in here. I think it's you. You should go now. And take these with you.
Oh,
Hey, bro. Catch it, bro.
Yeah, he does. I thought it was 5,000 for a while, which made me always paranoid, but
so why 95%?
So there's like 5 or 6 different types of collectibles that total up to like 300 different things. Those are what we consider towards a percentage counter, and you need a certain amount of boomerangs to be able to get all of them. But you don't need all the boomerangs, and getting all the boomerangs costs a lot of opals that you have to grind for a while. So literally the only difference is there's no like 20-minute grind session at the end of the run and then driving to get the rest of the boomerangs.
Okay.
It was just made out of laziness because we didn't want to sit for 20 minutes after, and no one else cared about the category, so we just split it. There's like maybe a slight change here and there to grab some opal bags along the way for 100%, but other than that, the route should essentially be the same, minus that at the end.
So
And technically, it's a lie because I get a Megarang that you don't need in the run, but it does save a bit of time, and that actually brings the counter to 96%. So the category name's a lie technically, if you do my route. It was less memes to call it that than to call it 100%, but not all rings. Like.
yeah, I feel like based off of that, there could be a better name for the category.
No, I think so too. It's just I haven't come up with anything better. So. That is such a sentence right there. You just need some of those percentages to get the other required percentages.
Grindless 100%. That just sounds like you're playing Ratchet and Clank or something. In which grindless 100% would sound like ass in some of the games. And impossible in Crack in Time. Better 100%. Now that's a quality name. All collectibles except these ones because we hate them.
The fuck?
Okay, what are these like 7-second golds that keep coming out of nowhere? I'm so confused.
Because you're
slightly
god.
improved movement because you're getting used to the game more.
Like, I've done these missions like 200 times in my life and in the last couple weeks. Like, I don't know why it's suddenly better now.
You're just a god gamer. Just accept it. Accept your god gaminess. God gaming.
Alright, this area scares me a little bit from the new stuff we do here. But I'm just gonna play it safe, maybe.
I go into Saboom's stream, and he's like, because I guess he hung out with, like, family today, and he goes, oh, and like my family or nobody I really know watches my stream, but my aunt's friend was pretty hot. I don't care. I'm just gonna say it. he's like, yeah, she's in her like 40s, but you know what? I'm about it. If I'm about to chill with, he's like, if I want to chill with a 40-year-old, I'll chill with a 40-year-old.
That is such a Saboom thing to say. Oh my god.
I come into chat. I go, LOL when I come into. I don't care. She's pretty hot. It's fucking Saboom.
Get up there. Come on.
He's
Get
like, my family doesn't watch my stream anyway, so it's not like it matters. God. Dun, 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 dun.
I hope you like my new category.
Yes,
name idea,
I
by
just
the
saw
way.
it do stuff and win. Oh, that enemy fell off the cliff. See ya.
Holy shit, is that the legend who plays Mystical Ninja starring Goemon Zealand?
I do not understand that sentence.
Well, I had to make it obscure as possible.
But thank you for the good luck regardless. Okay, this is what scares me. This is new. I'm gonna very precise placement for these platforms here. I'll do one at a time here. Well, the first one's not actually a big deal, but this one has to be really specific.
How
little
about
bit past
fellow
halfway.
Okami person? Is that better?
That I think that's good.
Fellow Okami homie.
I might need to Frosty Ranks jump, but in fact I probably will. But I think it should be fine. Okay, I don't trust that jump, so I'm gonna Frosty Rain this.
What the fuck?
Okay, that's good. I also don't trust this one.
Oh, I had that
Should
on
be
the
fine.
background. I'm like, what is that? I didn't know what that was.
Honestly, even with these Frosty Ring things, this is probably still faster than going out twice. So I actually don't know if this is how much time this will save.
Oh, okay. So, Wed, I'm highly considering getting an OSSC
Good.
Why?
because I don't know why I keep watching videos and I keep looking at others' stuff on the internet. And I'm like, oh, this looks so tempting.
It has hardly any better quality than component cables.
You don't think so?
The comparison is minuscule, Ricky has even told me directly.
Oh, really?
It's so minuscule. Yeah.
I mean, it looks really like good in HD though. I don't know. It just looks. It looks really good.
The difference between it is essentially, if you're looking at a percent rating and you're saying that RGB or using like an OSSC is 100%, component is somewhere between 95 and 99%.
Okay. I don't have a component TV though. That's the thing. Like,
I don't either,
I don't know. It's.
but
I've
I
talked to-
use component.
Wait, how do you use component?
I have a capture card that allows me to send in component and then it sends out AV.
Are you talking about the GV USB 2?
No, I'm talking about the HD capture card I own.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, I can send in any input into it and then output an AV. Except I can't actually use component for PS1 games because
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah. So you just use the GV USB 2 for that.
Yep.
Okay, don't mess this
Okay.
up this time.
I don't know. I've talked to people who have it too, and they're like, "You should get it." And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking about it. It's not for sure I'm gonna get it. I'll see, because it is a pretty pricey shit to do. It's not cheap, so that's the thing I gotta keep in mind.
If I was playing on a monitor, I would care about having one.
Here, I have
But
fears
I
though.
don't.
I have like fears that like my CRT will just break one day, and like that's the thing because Dragon Blitz got an upscaler, and he's like, I was in a stream yesterday. He was like, upscalers are the future. Like, CRTs aren't gonna be around forever, and that actually kind of made me worry. I'm like, he's right. Like, but like, I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it too much.
They're not going to be around forever. Okay, you got a period between today and the rest of eternity. That's a long amount of time, dude.
Yeah, but they don't make them anymore. It's the thing. So like, what if like I don't know. Like, my CRT is fine. Like it has no like my CRT is also very old. I think it was
that hit.
manufactured in like
I'm saying
1990.
your reasoning is that you're panicking a little too much.
Yeah, but
think
like the
that-
quality is still really good too. Like that's the thing. Like, it's not just because like oh I'm afraid my CRT is gonna die. Because like I could probably easily get another CRT in my neighborhood like for free probably because people just throw them away.
There's also the thing that Nitro just said.
What'd he say?
There's always going to be a company out there that'll make outdated products.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Chances are, if there's enough of a market for them, there's going to be somebody that comes back and makes more CRTs.
Are
That
you
is true.
serious? That didn't open? I hit that button like 3 times.
Let me open up the stream because I only have
Plus-
some stream up.
Oh my god, this is gonna
Plus,
cost
yeah,
like a
there's
minute.
a
Like,
supply of cheap ones still. You can still find them on the roadside for free.
Yeah, I mean, you can still get them. Like, I saw someone offer up for like $10 too, like some really good ones. Oh yeah. Oh, I used to use this for gaming.
And if it's like a big enough panic, just buy them in bulk. You can have a few CRTs in your house and even offer them to other people for money.
That is true. That is true.
that is
Yeah.
extremely annoying that that happened.
Yeah, I don't know. I also played Kane setup at GDQ for Evil Zone. And I was like, damn, this looks really good. So, another thing I could use it for is my PAL PS2 because it takes 50 hertz also, and you can play it on a monitor. Because-
Now, that is more understandable.
Yeah, because the thing is, the website that I got my CRT from Crash 2, they don't sell CRTs anymore. Like I got probably one of the last ones, and like I will probably never buy a PAL CRT ever again because no, because I spent like $246 on this one with shipping, which is like actually not that bad for what I got. But yeah, that's another reason, but it's in like the back of my head because like my CRT that I have for Crash 2, it's not in as good shape as my regular CRT, but it still works fine. Like it has image issues with NTSC, but I don't use it for NTSC, so it doesn't fucking matter that much. But yeah, I could get a PVM monitor like eventually for Crash 2 if this CRT dies, but I'd probably just at that point just get the upscaler because then I can get brand new shit and not worry about it.
Don't even necessarily need a PVM. You can just get a desktop monitor. It works just fine.
Yeah, like well, for the OSSC, yeah, you don't need a PVM. I'm talking about like if I didn't want an OSSC and I just wanted to get another CRT for Crash 2, I would just get a PVM.
Right. Of course.
Yeah, but I hope this PAL TV doesn't die soon because I mean I don't think it will at the time, but it's fine. It works fine right now. Yeah, I don't really care about like PVM monitors to be honest. I'm not like the biggest like I have to because there's a lot of people that got like PVM monitors like in the past couple years in speedrunning because it is better quality than a regular CRT, but I don't really care about that honestly. It's just the same. It's pretty much just a fancy CRT. They're good quality, but like Saboom uses one now, but that's because I gave him one. But yeah,
I guess the one thing that I'm kind of thinking about is I've also tried an OSSC a couple times, and it still has input delay.
Yeah.
And I would rather have none than spend $250 to have some.
You have to get a good monitor too to have no input delay, according to what I've talked to Kane.
I played with an OSSC at GDQ.
Oh, you might be really sensitive to it then. I mean, I wasn't that sensitive to it when I played Evil Zone, but that was also Evil. It could be different for Crash 2, so I see your point.
Yeah, Evil Zone. How often have you played Evil Zone?
That was my first time playing it, like so.
Yeah.
Did you play like Spiral?
I was playing Spyro 3 on it.
Oh, okay.
Like, Skate was, or Skate for a Living was showing off a bunch of, like, the upscalers that eStarland had.
Oh, okay.
So I ended up getting to try an OSSC during that and play the game in RGB, and yeah, it looked pretty. I think if it was set next to like a CRT with component, the only difference I'd be able to tell is the crisper lines that the TV, like that the monitor allows. Besides that, I'm pretty sure the quality is about the same. So I really didn't care. I was like, yeah, this is cool, but my inputs are being delayed by about a quarter of a second, and it's making everything impossible.
Yeah, because I talked to Kane
for Waterfall Swim, which I for some reason got first try.
Kane told me for him it adds 17 milliseconds, so it'd be about half a frame. That's what he told me for him. And he said it's not that noticeable when he like for him, but I mean, I don't know. Could be different for everybody because everybody's sensitivities are different for certain things. Like I could have as bad of an experience as you did, and I'd probably, honestly, if I had that, I'd probably be like, fuck this, like. Yeah, I don't know.
Actually, it probably wasn't a quarter of a second. It probably was, like
half a frame,
a tenth or less. Not half a frame. There's no fucking way it was half a frame. I do notice stuff like very little like that though. There's a very slight difference between like my monitors and my roommate's TV, for example. And I just realized like whenever I tried to play SRT on his HD TV, my movement just got slightly worse. Even though I couldn't actually notice the the actual delay, my movement was just not as sharp.
That's interesting. Yeah, monitors have way less input delay than like a standard HDTV, and all HDTVs I'm pretty sure have different delays too. Depends on the size, manufacturer, and a bunch of other shit.
For the size of the HDTV that my roommate has, it has surprisingly low.
Is it? How big is it?
It's probably in the realm of like 30 something.
Okay, that's kind of big. Yeah,
But like when I'm comparing that to the monitor that I own, which has 1 millisecond, it kind of changes things.
hmm yeah, Ricky got, like, for his OSSE, he got, like, some monitor from, like, Finland or some shit. Like, he got, like, some fancy monitor. But, like, Glackham plays on, like, an Asus, like, 1 millisecond monitor that he's, like, sent me a link to.
Mm.
And he told me it's, like, there's, like, barely, the input delay is barely noticeable, but it could be for his monitor, too. I don't know. I've seen videos on YouTube of people having OSSC and they're like, yeah, the input delay is pretty bad, and then others are like, it's fine if you have a good TV. And then I've seen like a lot of different. I've been doing research at least. I haven't been just like, oh, I'm gonna get one. Like, no, I'm gonna look into it if I decide to get one. But
Yeah, my thoughts have always just been that I don't really see the point.
that's fair, honestly. Like, they're not for everybody. Like even Kane said, you don't need one, and you don't. Yeah, it just looks nice. I do like playing on a CRT. Like I don't care about composite. I think composite looks fine. Like when people say like, oh, composite's like shit, it's like it's really not that bad. Like some people over exaggerate how bad composite is, where it's fine for me.
Yeah, like whenever I run PS1 games, I end up letting the stream see the better quality. I usually just have a standard composite video going into my TV. I really don't care, partly because I'm playing on like a 15 to 17 inch CRT, so like the difference between SVID and composite isn't massive.
Yeah. Yeah, like all my holy shit. Hold on, let me see this. Thank you, it's around 20 seconds. What? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
Same Z-Land.
Dude, Nicro Vita's Summa Best in SMO is a 5936. What?
Wow, his is
Sub one's
so
possible.
much better. His is so much better than Chaos Springs.
Dude, he's coming back, man. He's gonna get record back. I didn't even know sub 1 was possible now. He lost. He just got a 1 flat 30. Like today. Like an hour ago. I think that's second place. Yeah, that's second place. He jumped up from fucking 6th place to 2nd place. Jesus.
Does it require that much work to be able to play a Burn Dreamcast game?
No.
Do you just like put it in?
I think you have to have like a region-free BIOS and it'll
Okay.
work. Which I think it's pretty easy to install. Because I used to have a region-free Dreamcast. I didn't install it myself, but like from what I've heard, it's pretty easy to mod your Dreamcast. It's like one of the easiest consoles to mod.
Yeah. Joe was talking SML any percent,
See ya, bud.
Yeah.
or I guess I also brought it up.
Oh, Necrovita. He was the old world record. He was like the first like major world record holder to be like reckoned. I wouldn't say he was one of the big world record holders in SMO after Samurai Man. And
You just get the CDI file and burn onto a CD. Really? That's
Oh.
That's incredible. As
You don't
long as-
need-
Okay.
you don't need the region free mod. I
As
guess.
long as it's Rev 1.
Oh, if you want to do other regions, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you have to do the
Oh.
region, the BIOS. But modding the BIOS in the Dreamcast is like really like the Dreamcast. It has a lot of perks because it's actually one of the cheapest consoles to collect for, and it's also one of the easiest consoles to mod. Like, it has some good games on there.
Mm.
There's some decent games on the Dreamcast.
Sonic Adventure was the one that I actually usually get to play whenever I was playing in Dreamcast.
Sonic Adventure 1 is good. Adventure 2 I don't really like.
Yeah, I don't really care for 2 as much.
2 is just so repetitive and annoying.
I think
Sonic-
1 I really like just for nostalgia.
I think it's a good game too. Like I have fun with it when I play it now. Like if I played it nowadays, if I played like the GameCube version or something, or even like the Dreamcast version, if I played it, it'd be fun.
I have the PS3 download version. It's weird that that exists, but it does.
Yeah, it's on PC and Xbox, I'm pretty sure also.
Elemental Gimmick Gear. I don't actually know.
That was a bit of a fake gold. Just
The only
'cause
games
I usually get
that
that
I-
ability before doing the. I mean, after on the previous split, but I do it on
Oh.
another split now, so that's just a free gold there. And there was a lot of
Fake
turbos,
gold.
yeah.
Fake gold.
I didn't realize I needed to reset those segments.
I think the only Dreamcast games I really saw and played were Sonic Adventure 1 and Echo. Echo Le Dolphin.
Okay, Chaos's sum of best is a 5944, but something has to have been found. But still, Necro Veta's sum of best is still like, way better than Chaos Sprinkles. Let me see. He brought it down a little bit in the stream. It's a 5944. Veta's is a, or Vita, whatever the fuck you call them. It's a 59 3X. What the fuck was found in the past couple of days? Like, I'm so confused. Let's see. That's crazy. I can't believe he got that fat PB in 20 seconds.
And you glance back over to your other screen and someone's just in a deloaded room in Castle in DK64. What the fuck? Why is he swimming? Oh. And apparently he's really far out of bounds from Galley.
Make Canada proud. Dang. That's just crazy. The game has come so far from SMO, and when sub 1 happens, it's gonna be crazy.
I have not actually watched any SMO speedruns.
I've watched a few. I'm not like the biggest like fan of I'm not like the hugest fan of them. Like I don't watch them all the time, but like I've seen them before, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool speed game.
I've still never played the game, so I never wanted to watch a run.
I played it once, and it's pretty fun, like to get into like casually. Burger brought it over a couple weeks ago when we all hung out. He brought his like Switch with him too.
I've had a decent amount of opportunities. I just completely forget to ask when the time comes.
You gotta ask.
I
You
know,
gotta. Okay.
I know plenty of people with Switches. Of course, one of them not being myself.
What was I gonna say? I think like there's a lot of people that have Switches nowadays. It's like the Wii. Like everybody has one, but now everyone has a Switch. I don't have one. Also, my brother has one, but I don't have a Switch because I don't have games I would want to play for except for like Pokemon. That's it.
I would have a Switch if I didn't need a PS4.
Yeah, that's fair. By the way,
And I'm perfectly fine with my purchase on that. So
you also got the swag PS4, the blue one.
the blue pizza one.
The blue, it does look like a pizza box. Pizza box.
It's got the pizza buttons all over it.
I got the Uncharted one. It's like blue, but it's more like aqua blue. It's not even like blue. It's like light, very light teal.
There was apparently another like kind of special edition one that was out around the same time as the one that I got, and it was apparently see-through, and I kind of wish I looked into that.
What? They have that? Let me look that up.
Oh shit!
That's
You
a
have a blue PS4 Nitro?
Oh, Blue Pals. Which blue one? At Nitro.
Well, he can hear you. I mean,
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking moron.
I mean,
Nope.
mine's like the special.
I think it's the same as yours, with the days of play.
Yeah, mine's the Days of Play. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
you guys have matching
We
PS4s.
both have the same PS4.
I
Dude,
have,
the controller that comes with it is so awesome. I love the gold buttons all over.
Yeah, I have I have this one. I'll put it in the chat. I have this one.
It is fantastic.
Discontinued. That's the one I have. It's like faded blue. It's still nice though, because it has like the Uncharted, like Nathan
Oh, yeah.
Drake. It's a nice one. It's just not as cool as the Days of Play.
The coolest PS4 limited editions. Oh my god. Is that the one?
Oh, did you find the see-through one? I'm about to look at it right now. I'm gonna look it up or try to find it.
Okay. Oh, hey. They had the Days of Play one on there. That's cool.
Is this it? Let's see.
Oh shit.
What?
They had a freaking Fate one? The heck,
Wed?
dude?
Is it this one? I'll put it in voice stuff. Is it that one? I put the link there. That one looks sick as fuck. It's like see-through. It's also a pro too.
Holy fuck.
That's sick as fuck.
That might be the one I was talking about.
It's a
That
two.
looks
It's a
insane.
it's a 2 terabyte model too. It's fucking crazy. That's like the ultimate, like one of the ultimate holy grails of like collecting stuff for PlayStation. That's insane, dude.
That looks so cool.
Yeah, that's badass.
I would scuff the shit out of that by accident. I've already scuffed the shit out of one that is by accident.
Oh man, that's so sexy. Yeah, I have the orange, like probably my best console I have. I have the orange Pikachu N64. That's like the best console I have. It's like the coolest looking. It's also pretty rare.
They got a Dragon Quest one that actually has like a slime on top of it.
Oh really?
Like it like sticks off.
PS4?
Yeah.
Oh shit. There's a lot of PS4 models that I've never even like actually out there. I'm like, what? I didn't know this existed. It's pretty cool. Look it up. I'm actually gonna look up like PS4 limited edition models.
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Let's see. Every limited edition you can buy today. I've seen Darth Vader. I've seen that one. The Kingdom Hearts ones. I've seen those ones.
The
Yeah.
first one they showed is the 500 million.
Spider-Man. I've seen that. I've seen God of War. I've seen the Destiny. The gold one, yeah.
28-second gold for new route in that area.
Nice. Dude, yeah, the see-through one's like extremely rare. It's like 890 bucks. Holy shit. That's really expensive.
But it looks so cool.
It honestly, it'd be worth it. Just to like, I don't know, it'd be sick. Jesus Christ. You didn't see that many, let me see, PS3 limited edition models, because I haven't seen like that many PS3 ones that I know of. Black, white, silver. The silver fat ones are so sick. There's a blue. Yeah, see, I've never seen a blue slim or a red. I've never seen these ones. Oh, the gunmetal gray. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, these are like Japanese. The Japanese exclusives, like they get everything cool.
Oh, yeah. It's also the same for PS2.
Yeah, like the red 90K for NTSCJ.
That's not even the coolest one.
I think I've seen PS2 models, but I haven't seen them in a while, which I'm probably gonna look them up right now. Let's see. Oh, there's a database for all of them. Black, slim black.
My favorite one in there is called Ocean Blue.
Is it a fat or a skinny?
It's a fat.
Oh yeah, that one's. The golden one's cool too, the gold fat one. Yeah, ocean blue is fucking see-through, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, they are nice rough.
Oh yeah, the pink PS2 that Rico has.
Midnight Blue is also see-through, but it's kind of like this. Actually, there's 3 see-through ones. There's
Oh, really?
Ocean Blue, Midnight Blue, and Zen Black.
Oh yeah, you are right. Midnight blues. Yeah, and Zen Black. Huh, they are all see-through. Pink PS2s are kind of cute. Not gonna lie. Oh,
What
yeah,
was it that had those? Rico had one?
yeah,
They have
Rico.
a
Rico.
light yellow one.
Rico has one, and also Boom Fan has one. Like he's like his backup copy or backup console.
They have like a bright yellow fat, and that was a
Yeah.
thing released worldwide.
Really?
Yeah,
It was.
apparently. Oh,
I-
it's the automotive edition. There was only 2,000 made for each color.
Amazing.
So there was a fat one that was bright yellow. There was one that was metallic silver. There was a ceramic white. There was a bright red, and there was a bright blue. And those are all fats, and only 2,000 are made of each of those.
Oh man, well, this console talk is making me looking at prices now.
Um,
Oh my
there's
god.
the PS2 50 millionth edition where they have like a shiny pink one.
Really?
It's a shiny. It's like a shiny pink fat.
What? That's crazy.
You can just burn a Game Shark DCX. That's okay.
I really like N64s also. N64s have some cool consoles. That one's okay. Let's look at. I want to try to find like the Pikachu like orange box because mine didn't come with a box, and if I get a box for it, that'd be really awesome. Because I've seen some sellers like back in the day they sold just the box, and I'm like, yeah, I'm about that. I will buy that box for sure. Don't sell it to me for like over 20 bucks. But I will buy the box if it's cheap.
Holy shit! There's a red slim PS3.
Yeah. There's also a blue one too.
Dude, the fucking blue one looks sick.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
There's also a blue super slim and a white super slim.
The Japanese get everything good. They get everything freaking good. We don't get jack shit.
I don't know.
He
The red super slim was released worldwide apparently.
For PS3.
Yeah.
Yeah, these crocodiles
Did
need
not-
to actually cooperate this time.
I didn't know
Nice.
that.
There was a specific like Nino Kuni model.
What? Really?
Yeah. And it's just like it's kind of brass colored. It's like frosted brass. Probably
Okay.
I can make that up.
Interesting.
Very limited edition.
I wonder what we
Those
have
are like
yet in the Mega
designer
Rank for
models.
this.
Holy fuck.
I'm gonna see if there's any like SNES models like that are like edition. I doubt it though. But nah, I don't. Yeah, there are none. What about PS1? I know there's like a blue PS1 that's like the dev model for blue PS1. Dude, PlayStation Classics, they're $60 now. There's-
I was seeing them way cheaper.
really? I went to Walmart today and they were like $6. Like what?
You should have seen Black Friday.
Man, that's crazy. Oh, let's check GameCube. Yeah, of course, there's the orange one. The orange GameCube. I don't think there's that many variations of GameCube. There's a few, but not a shit ton. These are oh, there's some cool Dreamcast variations. There's like a Hello Kitty and like a Gundam
gonna
Dreamcast.
look at controller variations. Why am I looking at DualShock 3 controller variations?
Oh, DualShock
I
2.
don't even like DualShock 3.
What was I gonna search? Dreamcast. There's a lot of different Dreamcast ones that are actually like. There's some that are actually really fucking expensive.
They're actually ceramic white DualShock 3s.
Really?
Yeah. But
Wow.
they're only in Japan and South Korea.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay, so I
That's
guess
the
if those
best, man.
buttons weren't so hard to hit, that probably would have killed it, but
There's an
Yeah, hello,
Uncharted
please.
3 special edition controller, only in Japan. You know, even though Uncharted was made by an American company.
Oh, there's the Resident Evil Dreamcast 2. That one is sick. It's like see-through. Oh my god, it's so expensive. Jesus Christ. It's like in the thousands of dollars. Like complete. Yikes.
There are red, green, and wait, there are black, green, and blue PS1.
Yeah. There's the dev model. I think those are blue. Like some of the dev models. I didn't know there were green ones though. What?
There's also a gold one, but
Really?
there's only one made.
Yeah, good luck with finding that. The Sonic 10th anniversary.
No, it's pretty easy to find. It's as far as I know, it's in New York City, but it's like put on display.
Just go get it. Just go ask him if you can play it.
Hey, yeah, for this.
Hey, can I test this for speed running?
Oh,
I
there are red OG PS1 controllers.
See-through red or like solid red?
Solid red.
What? What the fuck?
And there are solid white OG PS1.
Damn. I'm about to look that up
Shit.
too.
There's the fucking dual analog controller.
Where did you-
That's the hot shit.
What did you Hold on, I'm just gonna look at PS2 first.
I'm
PS2.
still looking at the console variations website because it has like all the consoles
Oh, okay.
and all
Well,
the
they have the-
controllers.
Oh yeah, they do have the. It's the same website, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the clear green. There's an orange DualShock 2. What? There's a purple
Yeah.
one. I've never seen these before.
They're in Japan.
They said the orange one's released worldwide.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Still, I think the controller that I'm looking for to be able to use once is if you go to PS1 and look at the PlayStation Dual Analog controller.
Okay, let me go there. Console variations or controller, not controller. Yeah, I have the clear black, solid black. Red. the red PS1 controller. I've had that before. The red analogless. I've had that one. Yeah, I've never seen the PS1 red controller with analog. What? The blue development controller. Those look badass.
Did you see the PlayStation Dual Analog controller?
Which one?
That's what it's called. It's just called PlayStation Dual Analog.
Is it under controllers or is it in consoles?
It's under PS1 controllers. As
send the
it
website in chat
should
would
be.
want to see it.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll put that in the chat.
I was going to.
Oh wait, I put it in Saboom's chat. Fuck.
Don't worry, I put it in Phoenix.
I'm gonna. Wrong
That's
chat. Dude, somebody said that you get a new controller right before I put it. Fucking random timing.
I guess the controller that I usually use on here is the PS1 Slimline controller, gray.
Oh yeah, you used that one. Yeah, that's right. I saw that one at GDQ.
Yep. But still, as I said, the one that I really want to try is the PlayStation Dual Analog controller.
Yeah, it looks very interesting. What the fuck?
Like if you look closely at the analog sticks.
Yeah, they look like they have like an indentation in them.
Yo.
It released worldwide too. Let me. It's PS.
Oh yeah,
Dual.
that bright blue dev controller looks.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm a big fan of DS2s if I'm not playing Crash. I like DS2. This one's.
Oh, I already found the one that I have, which is clear green.
Yeah, that's the one I have too. It's a really nice controller.
I would personally be fine with lemon yellow.
I think Santana has that one. The lemon yellow one.
Hmm.
So it's pretty nice. The red one looks sick.
Oh yeah, I just like the lemon yellow because it's like probably one of the easiest to actually see, like all of the circuitry and stuff.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh dude, I have the Buzz controller.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. It's back now.
That's funny.
Fucking garbage.
PS dual.
Did you get a Zen Black controller, or was that
That I think I
that
got
was
the.
Zed and somebody else?
Yeah, it was me, but I got it for White Paws
Oh my god, are you
okay.
kidding me?
because he gave me money for a controller like a couple months ago, and I bought one for him at like my local entertainment shop, and then I forgot to bring it to GDQ, so I just told him I'll buy you one while I'm at ASR Land because I forgot it. So I ended up just getting him that one.
Seriously?
OEM. I'm gonna search red. Dude, they have a brand new clear green controller on eBay Wed. Brand new in the box. It's like $70 though. That's not worth it. I'd rather pay like $15 for like a barely used one.
Mine feels like new,
Yeah, same.
and
Like
I got
mine.
it for 25.
Yeah, mine felt new, and I got it for like I think I got like mine for like 15 or 20. I'm gonna search.
That just looks like a fucking turd.
I can't find the red controller on eBay. Let me try orange. Nope. Purple? Those had to have been
You
limited
have to be
release.
kidding me right now.
Those ones.
I'm just doing this the normal way. I can't do this.
Pink. Fuck. Pink. Misty Pog, oh my god, whoever just said that.
I just realized on this website you apparently cannot right click.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you can't.
weird.
There goes probably all the time saved from all the minimal stuff here.
That's like shit.
There's a special, like a very limited edition, one only made Aku Aku PS4 controller.
Really? On the
Yeah,
database?
and
It's on the database?
Yeah, and it looks like a turd.
Let me see it. Let me see it.
Hey, this is my secret place. Only Steve Soros who knows the Google Chan can be here. Google, Google, Google.
There's a Plants
go.
vs. Zombies
Waka,
one too.
waka, waka,
One
waka.
made.
Stick a finger in your ear.
Okay, the Aku Aku controller looks like total shit.
I guess
Yeah,
you're
it looks like a
Jan now.
fucking
Well,
turd.
you can stay. Just be quiet, okay? And don't tell anyone
It
I gave
does.
you these.
The Mass Effect Andromeda one actually looks kind of cool.
The Dragon Quest Heroes one looks good.
I love saying this specific game controller.
There's an Xbox Loves You controller. That's
Dude,
funny.
Oh wait, these are regular PS4.
Oh yeah, the
Not
Game Boy
Steam.
SP, the Game Boy SPs. There's a lot of them. There's a shit ton of those.
That's why my controller isn't in here, because mine is not a regular PS4 controller. It's a slim, apparently.
Have fun collecting Game Boy Advance SPs because there's like a shit ton of them.
Holy shit. That looks kind of awesome.
There's definitely a crap ton of these. Holy moly,
Put
fucker.
this here.
There's a Naruto Game Boy one. Like I care those. I don't like Naruto, but that's still kind of cool. There's a Switzerland Game Boy Advance SP. That's awesome. Made only in Switzerland. Released only in Switzerland. That's badass.
I don't see my controller in the controller listing. Get fucking destroyed.
There's a light blue Wii. That looks dope.
Let's look at GBA SPs.
There's a lot of them.
Emerald, Slime Red, Onyx, Pearl Blue, Pearl Pink, Platinum Onyx, SP Mario vs. Donkey Kong, Graphite, Pearl Green, SP2, All Blacks, Battle Royale. Boktai no Taiyu. Classic NES. That one looks really cool. Donkey Kong. Dual tone spice / lime. Just in case you wanted your pumpkin spice latte in GBA SP form. We get the Famicom edition, the Famicom 20th Anniversary edition, FF Tactics, Gold, IQ, which looks like a regular GBA SP, but really blurry. Oh, actually no, those are actually the IQs. Those are the ones specifically released in China, actually called IQ. They have a lot of versions of IQs. Lime Green, Kingdom Hearts Deep Silver, Lime Green Club Nintendo, Naruto or White, Center Emerald Rayquaza, yada yada. They got one that just has a Pikachu face on it. They have one with a Torchic on it because fuck the other two starters. A SpongeBob one so Shift could throw you at a wall. Oh, they got one for lifeguard. Oh wait, no, that's a Swiss one.
Yeah, the Swiss one's cool. That one's really cool.
Looks like it's for lifeguards.
Lifeguard.
I should own it.
Fucking lifeguard Game, wait, you play it while you're on the job.
Saving lives, my GBA. I have the PS5. I had one of the second edition DS lights. I had
Fuck.
one of the red and black ones. Oh my god, there's so much shit. I could probably be on the site for just hours just staring at random shit.
Honestly, same.
It scares me. Let's look at regular GBAs.
That is definitely a thing that could be done there in Nitro. Just no way I'm trying that.
Alright, I'm gonna dip out the call because I gotta be up in like 8 hours, so
Alright.
we can look at more consoles. We can look at more consoles another day.
Hopefully not.
Alright, see you guys.
See ya. I felt like I just kind of fell into an inescapable hole.
Lasher Launch, I like that.
Lasha Lounge.
Send
the Lash.
you
The
should-
Lasha Lounge.
You should see what it is. Nitro, if you still have the link to that, send it so Ed can see what happened. It's something that happened in the, at least former record run.
Okay.
And I messed around with yesterday and found it's definitely, you could take advantage of it, it's just kind of risky.
Huh.
Yeah.
You go up and stuff.
So Nitro theorized that it was... Oh, he could probably explain it better, honestly. Okay, so even with that absolutely atrocious fire area in the middle, that still was a 5-second gold. So that says a lot about how much that level can be improved. There's probably at least another 40 seconds on that. That's insane. I didn't think there was that much there. Yeah, so it's like while you're in the middle being dragged upwards, you can let go of it and it seems to keep your speed, or at least a lot of the momentum.
There's a few games that have that kind of thing.
So is this starting to get on 254 pace yet, or like, it might be. I think it is actually.
It's like in moments of high speed, you, or when using something that gives you high speed, you end up either getting off of that thing or stop using whatever you have at the max speed to be able to propel yourself. There's a thing like that in Kraken time runs, or well, in like longer category ones where you actually play as Clank. Because obviously you've played Kraken time,
Yeah.
right?
Favorite game in the series, one of my favorite
Yeah.
games of all time.
You know, like the elevators in the Clank sections?
Yeah.
And the fact that they launch up really, really fast.
When you
Maybe
say
don't
elevator things,
remember
you mean
that
like
in
when you go in like
particular.
the test chamber things, or?
No, I mean like the actual like elevator platform.
Yeah.
And, like the puzzles and stuff. Yeah, just like how those move upwards or downwards extremely fast. How quickly they end up changing between heights.
Yeah.
You abuse that in runs by walking off of them while they are moving upwards. And because they're moving up so fast, they give you enough propulsion to be able to go up a ways. And then you end up swinging with the scepter in the middle of that because the scepter keeps the speed value that you have going upwards the same, allowing yourself to launch high enough to go through some of the tallest buildings in the area and to skip entire puzzles.
That's crazy.
There's actually a glitch that was even more important that was found more recently, or might I say should be more important, but didn't end up actually being more important. Where, if you end up pressing the strafe button during a ledge grab animation, like after you already grab the ledge and jump up, or like are in the middle of jumping up, if you hit the strafe button, you will actually change your direction.
Okay.
So, if you end up facing your camera a certain direction and ledge grab something that's either facing to like the right or left, you can trick the game to thinking that you are essentially ledge grabbing to a spot that's through a wall and just clip straight through the wall. It's funny because that was apparently found forever ago by one of the old like glitch hunters that played the game before I ever came by. That was found by him like a good year or two ago, but he only realized that the community was still thriving after GDQX when Lombax ran. So he came back and he was like, oh, by the way, we have this. This is like a 15-20 second time saver in the first 3 minutes of the run. You're welcome.
So yeah, I'm still highly skeptical about sub 250 here, but a low 250 range should be definitely doable. We're gonna have to see what the golds for the rest of this look like. And see what that does miss on the best. I don't think there's another 3 minutes worth of golds left in the changes that I found. There might be like another minute, but...
I don't know, you were talking about how bad some of your splits were and how there were still golds.
That's happened to most of them so far in this run, so I'm starting to run out of those now. Well, yeah, that's what's been happening mostly. A lot of this has just purely been execution. Oh, it didn't get the double hit there. Wow, that's dumb. Oh my god, hit her. Thank you.
Oh, right.
That's stupid.
I did so the stream
Almost fell
I
off.
forgot.
A little bit of time loss here, probably. Or not, okay. So this, I guess that's another example of just execution. Because that missed the second double hit and it still was good. I don't understand. Like, I understand not to fall into the trap about mentality and everything. I mean, of like execution being more than you think, but that's still like. Really a bit of a gold here, just because they different routing for how to do this area.
What console are you running on, by the way?
Technically none. This is on PC port.
Oh, okay.
That's why loads are like non-existent.
Does anyone have PC?
I
Or
don't
does
think
anyone even run PC port?
not this category. No. There's a pretty good amount of any percent runs for PC, but no one's crazy enough to actually care about this category except for me, pretty much. Me and Rob the Gamer were the first two to make routes for it on console, and then Zoda Stone, the guy we clicked earlier, came along and just destroyed our times by like an hour, and now I'm returning the favor.
I'm just making SRCom bog down over and over. Oops, the site's under a lot of pressure right now. Please check back later. Which I think is actually the main page of the website at this point. I feel like I see that page more often than I actually see the main page of SRCom.
Alright, so I looked into whether it was better to do Need a Spare first, like I was considering, but with the new way of doing that area over there, there's not enough time on the timer for Need a Spare to actually do all that in one go, so you do end up having to step out of the way to talk to them in the end. And it ends up being either equal or slightly slower. So I just stick with what I'm doing, because even if it's equal, at least my hands are used to doing this.
Alright. Let's see what we have today in speedrunning history. We have some guy got 80th place in some IL in Super Metroid. Somebody got world record in some long ass game I've never heard of.
What is it?
Lucien's Quest.
How long was it?
4.5 hours. Some guy did a couple. Some guy did one run of Gears of War Ultimate Edition and submitted it to 2 categories. He got second any percent no skips and fourth in any percent. Some guy got a world record with a 1-second speed run. Somebody got probably an okay time in DKC3. I don't really know times in the game. Somebody got an IL in Waveland record. It's like 10 seconds.
Oh, God. I'm so surprised I didn't get, like, knocked over from that. Wait, oh, I am going the wrong way. I thought I was going the wrong way, but then I, like, said to myself, no, this is correct. It's gonna be, like, the stupidest way to lose, like, 10 seconds impossible on the run. Just driving the wrong direction without realizing it.
Somebody did not get a world record in a Hot Wheels game. They actually got 5th.
How many runs are there for it?
More than 5, hopefully. There's actually 11.
Yeah, for his sake, hopefully more than 5.
There's actually 11.
Okay.
So we got that.
Oh, this is dumb, actually. Now I'm not gonna know how much doing that different route saves, because...
Somebody got second place in table tennis in a Wii Sports
Nice.
Resort. Some 3.5-minute world record in a game I've never heard of.
See ya, bud.
Okay, this is like one of the last things in the run that I'm actually worried about, so I'm gonna focus on this.
I will stay quiet then.
Just this race is just done. There's no shortcuts in it. You're just hoping to not get destroyed by the AI for 3 laps. You can still recover, basically, if you get hit like anywhere before like the last lap, but obviously I'd rather not deal with that. This race is the reason why I stopped doing console runs, because the racing system was absolute garbage on console. They fixed it on PC, and this race was 10 times worse. Well, that boost did absolutely nothing good for me, because I got stuck behind people. And I got another boost. I think I might save this one. Oh no, oh no. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I got this. Turbo. Alright, cool. That was scary for a couple seconds, but got it. It was a bit slow, but I will not complain about that as long as I won.
G.
Yeah, on console I would literally go in with like 30 minutes of time save before doing that, and I'd lose it all to that one race. Like, it's that bad on console. Absolute garbage. I'd maybe more angry than like any other run I've ever done for anything. So that's why console, I'm probably not going to bother trying to improve that time. I'll just stick with PC.
Alright, I shall now continue.
What else is there on SRCon?
We got somebody got 8th place in the Messenger, which I would imagine is not bad, since that's actually a pretty popular game. Blubler got record in Gothic. I know who Blubler is, since I'm looking at his username he has now and calling him that, but I have no idea what Gothic is. Safi got 5th place in Rack NG+.
Is that a known rec boy? Or...
Safi, I don't really know. Based off of their comment that says, "Guess I'm back," I'm guessing there's somebody that was gone for a while.
So Nitrop, there's not a whole lot that's changed in Never Never, but there is one pretty significant change, at least visually. I don't think it's a whole lot faster, but it'll be very obvious. As long as you at least know the general idea of what I usually do here.
At least
Also, that's cool.
Thank you for at least trying to load the web page for me, SRCom. That is basic HTML you're showing me, but still thank you for trying.
I love when pages load just like halfway, and it's like you could tell it tried, but just gave up.
Because all the icons are fucking massive.
Yeah, I've tried to go for that, where? Over here. I've tried to go for that happening with falling off the edge with the cog, but I didn't think it was all that special, but finally actually had it happen here.
Alright, let's continue. Somebody got 4th place in 100% PC in Toy Story 2. We got a world record in Garfield Kart. And somebody getting 5th and 6th place on something else in Garfield Kart.
Active game. I've never played Toy Story 2 game. I think I had a Game Boy Color for like a Toy Story game, but I don't know which. Actually, no, I think I had a demo or something of one of the Toy Story games. I don't remember if it was 1 or 2 though.
Oh shit, that's actually like. Okay, we got a new world record in Divinity 2. 80% Ego Tray Conus. I don't really know much. 4th place in Enter the Gungeon. 1 character Turbo Any.
Nitro, there's your answer for not having to wait on the bird there. Also, hi, Booniver.
I'm assuming. Yeah. Wiffle got the second, 29 in Ouya.
Ooh, that's good.
Will you quit following me? I'm trying to keep a low profile. And it's very hard to do when you're showing up all the
Regi
time.
got
All I
record
know,
in
they
Stalker,
can't bother you.
Shadow of
All
Chernobyl.
I want is some peace and quiet. Is that too much to
How
ask
far
for?
does this
Is
go
it?
down?
Look, if I give you this, you'll promise to leave, okay? Here you go.
I actually sympathize with Gubu Steve there, the way he's like, please, I'm just trying to have some quiet. If I give you these, will you please leave me alone?
I'm sorry. I can stop. There's nothing like extremely outrageous from what I'm reading. Usually my favorite one to see is like when you look at one of these, you're like, oh man, somebody got 485th in Super Mario 64.
Honestly, not sure, Nitro. I'm not entirely sure you can jump up there, actually. It always looks like too big of a jump for me to actually be able to make it with the Bunyip, so I just never tried. Oh, no, don't use that. Switch to Infraring. Do that. So I'm taking your advice on this one, Nitro. If I got the spy out early here, and I'll just hit him later.
Actually, it reminds me that I still need to watch the 117 tasks with Woofer.
You need to do like another yearly viewing of that. Nice
I'm
little
supposed
tradition.
to watch it with Woofer, and then I'll explain shit to him, and then
Oh my god, I fell.
I'm supposed to watch the Wind Waker task with him, and he'll explain Wind Waker shit to me.
That's dumb, I've never actually fallen doing that.
He'll just be all Wind Waker shit, and I'll be like, ooh. Just, ooh.
Get the photo.
Why are there times in a Geometry Dash game, and why are they not all the same?
Okay, so Nightoff, you should probably be able to immediately notice the difference here once they get up to the top of this area. It's honestly something I'm surprised I hadn't thought of myself when I was thinking about this area. I think I just didn't think about how the map kind of wraps around a little bit.
Actually, that, for some reason, looking at that reminded me that the person that first submitted an SRT3 Bone Dance time submitted milliseconds, and somebody allowed him to still have milliseconds. I should tell a mod that they should remove the milliseconds from the time. Because it is literally the only place on these entire leaderboards, aside from the ILs, that still has milliseconds.
Yeah, this cuts back on all of the dead space of walking back to the front, the start of the area from here. You're just doing it backwards. So this should be a pretty decent save. Didn't seem to finish a lot faster though. Maybe it does it. Maybe there is a difference with like being closer to him.
Oh. Hey, that fucking third place guy didn't end up submitting his run like I was hoping he would. The guy who is third, an SRT3 any percent, has like a 43 in-game time, and he isn't submitting it because he doesn't think the run is good enough, despite the fact that it's 4 minutes better, or like 3 minutes better than his current submitted time. It was like, dude.
I mean, I haven't submitted any of my 95% runs here yet. I keep going to like highlight them, and I still haven't highlighted them either. I just open the tabs and I get distracted by something else.
I mean, it's a bit different when you're the only person on the boards.
True. And also when I'm like improving every single day, like I'll still submit them all just to have a history, but
I think this person hasn't actually like improved for a little bit at this point.
ooh, I don't like this. I'm actually gonna wait on this to run out because I was not gonna be able to make it in time. The cycle's actually kind of tight. Dumb time loss, but
I don't know. Some of these people have been able to actually do runs more recently and still be doing runs of SRT. The game isn't actually that fun. It's a breath of fresh air, but at the same time, I've been very quickly losing the novelty of them, and I still want to maintain good enough to submit SRT3 to GDQs, but that's about it.
open faster gate. Yeah, I like that too. It makes that area not just like kind of fast casual. It's actually like a little more unique than that now. I'm worried about getting everything, but I think it should be fine. Okay, good, 100% for here. Just buying all the extra boomerangs. What? There's a bunch that you don't get. Okay, 40 seconds there. Wow. There's 19 boomerangs. We only get 9. Most of them are just upgraded versions of what we already have, like the Inferang upgrade to the X-Rang, which would be nice to have. If it allowed for it in the road, it would be nice to get, but the difference between the Inferang and X-Rang is that you don't have to go to first-person mode for seeing things. They're just visible all the time. Then you get like the Frosty Rang upgrades, like the Freeze Rang, which is like slightly stronger. Flame Rang goes to Lava, I think. Yeah, Lava Rang maybe. Stuff like that. Most of them are just not necessary in order to get all the collectibles. So like, you could probably better recall this category just all collectibles, but at the same time, boomerangs are also collectibles, so that might not be the best name. But actually, that does sound a bit better than 95% still. Where are the ninjas? Boomerangs are very expensive, or at least the ones that we don't get. The final mission has a 10,000 opal bag you can grab. It's like a minute in, and that's the fastest way to grind, but you still have to do that like 20 times. So basically the only difference on the road is doing that at the end. actually there's no more changes in the route except for the last level, and it's pretty minor. So everything up from here until the end is pretty much done with getting like surprise 40-second golds.
Holy shit. Can't believe I've been able to stay up to this late recently. Usually I've just like hit a wall as early as like 6 p.m. and I would fall asleep at like maybe 10.
What time do you have for classes this semester? The early morning?
I have a lab on Tuesdays at 9, but other than that, my first class is like 11:30.
Okay. I have almost all evening classes, actually. 2 out of 3 of them are evening. A little bit more on the cost as a result, but... Yeah, Mondays and Wednesdays I have a class early afternoon. Wednesdays I just go home after that. Monday I have to stick around for like 3 hours and kill time for an evening class at 6.
You.
Yeah, it's gross, but it was like literally the only... This is the best way to actually make the schedule work, because I needed an elective on top of the evening classes. And that was the only... Like, there was one a bit later in the day, but it was a lot worse, and I don't like the professor, so I just said I'll take the extra hour of waiting and take this one with the professor I do like. And then Tuesday, Thursdays I have physics too, which is also at 6, but that's the only thing I go there for. So I'm there from like 6 to 8:30 and then I go home. So it's not too bad. Work weekend nights, Friday, Saturday, Sunday ideally.
Somehow, yes. You ever think about that? No, in fact. You could call it 100% no shop completion. Like, no memes actually sounds like kind of okay.
How about 100% not all rings? Because that's also what Zoda called it in his run. That sounds a bit more informal. Better 100%. Yeah, I like that.
100% less 100%?
100 minus 4%.
Any percent except you get pretty much all the collectibles except the range because you don't really feel like getting those. Percent. I like having 20 minutes of my life to myself percent.
Just call it Y.
Any percent except you get pretty much all the collectibles except for range. You don't really feel like doing it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Nitroff, I kind of hope that you're on your phone and that's how you're able to do those emojis really easily. Or just can do it right into chat. I've always had issues with being able to do that. I usually end up having to like search and then like copy paste from like a website and do that.
You, at least with FFC, you can just hit a colon.
Yeah, I've done. It usually doesn't like.
It.
I might just not have it enabled or configured right.
Yes, colon each colon. Because I do have a butt between my colons. Both.
Both. Multiple colons.
I don't even know if I have a colon. Let's see. My body hates me.
What's the thing you have again? The medical thing?
Crohn's disease.
Alright. Yeah, my friend's mom has that. It's definitely annoying. I don't know all that much about it, but I know it's very annoying.
Really, my mom's son also has it.
I almost turned right for a second. That would have been the second time where I go the wrong way.
GDQ kind of threw like my medication out of whack, and I'm facing the consequences.
It was really satisfying jump, the way that worked.
Yeah. Yeah, that joke I made wouldn't really work if I had a brother.
Can I make this jump though? This is the real test. Nice! That is so awesome. There we go. That's only the second time I've actually been able to make that jump. It's so stupidly precise. Now you can tell it's the actual God Run. It's not a world record without getting that jump. Or the 360 spin around, which I did not get earlier.
So this is not a world record.
Yeah, I guess technically not. Oh, that's dumb. See, all it takes with the driving in this game is you hit one slight bump and then that happens. Yeah, this is the most boring, slow thing in the history of gaming.
But his booty jiggled though.
He has no hips though. The hips are missing.
Dude, like the leg joints actually like like wiggle so much. It's ridiculous. Excuse me.
Volcano is one of the more unique ones on the run, just for how many things we do. At least in the very first area, getting all the platforms in the right spot. A couple button snipes as well. I wouldn't call it like a favorite or least favorite, it's just like midpoint in the run for me. It's like the first area that's actually kind of tricky to do. I was gonna throw this that middle one there, but I didn't know if it would reach, and I didn't want to risk it. Get that bread, get that biscuit. Yeah, that was a good time. That was like the most confused I've seen her like ever. We were equally confused as well. It's like, well, what do you call a biscuit then? What do you call a muffin? Like, oh, what? Where is it? Okay, well, that was stupid. I don't know how I hit the triangle button there, but apparently you can hit the triangle button there. It looks like I was gonna lose time actually, which was interesting. Like, by the time I would have made it back to the thing, it would have started to lose time. That's a really weird way to lose 30 seconds. I might need to reset that segment, honestly, because that doesn't seem right, that even with that, that was 30 seconds. Turn around.
See ya, bud.
Honestly, yeah, that is a very good point. To have that mission have time to available on it is a good motivator. To have a free for 30 seconds at the end of a run. Just 3 shields. 4 shields active at once.
Apparently there were more posts in the posse related to the fucking fast food restaurants one. If you saw that, I reposted that in your Discord.
When was that? It's vaguely familiar with it.
Earlier today I reposted the stuff like Spubby Efreef.
Oh, that, yeah.
That one. I decided to repost that.
Wheaties old-fashioned Hergus Burgers.
Taco Baco people outside the big hole.
McNaldo's.
The ones that I see here is one that says Discord and it says Doors Disc. There's then a post in Saboom's chat which just says when you're hanging out with Saboom at GDQ and you hear him fangirling about cheese, okay emoji, and then Cheese actually responds saying lol.
I saw Cheese like 10 times in the hallway. I don't watch him or anything, but like, it's always a little bit like slightly surreal when you think about the fact that you're just that close to like everyone you've watched before.
I actually didn't see Cheese as much as usual.
And
At the
I'm
old
not
site,
100%
I'd see him
sure.
all the
Like,
time.
I'm pretty
Let's
sure it's
see
faster
what-
if you actually just get on the rail, but I almost always miss that.
Okay, so we got a Papa John's one. And at the top it says PPAP. And then it says Pajo. Pizza ready. And a Chipotle one that says Chopatel. Aye, hot stuff.
Chopatel.
Chopatel. Kellogg's corn. Just a box art. This is Kellogg's corn. And it's just a bowl full of corn.
Bubker Kirk, have it in a way.
I guess I'll actually post these two in your chat.
I also like with McNaldo's, it's how
Oh, wait,
vague it is. I like
that word
the
says one link. Okay. That's cool. Why don't you just put the space in there wherever the fuck it goes?
Gato not found. And I hope you realized that that was merged. And you didn't like genuinely try to open that.
There we go. Aye aye aye, hot stuff.
I don't know why I just selected the frame ring there. That's not what I meant to do, but the ginormous pineapple.
Also, Pajo, pizza ready.
See ya, bud.
Yes, top banana. I did forgot to point that one out earlier. Also, the second biggest pie in the world. That's over by the third boss.
Trab also posted a picture of the Burger King logo, but it says Furry Ulu inside of it.
I cannot see whatever you just posted, Nitro. Either that or it's really small.
It's just a pie emoji.
Okay, yeah, I don't know why that one didn't show up, but all the other ones did. Ooh.
Ugu. Ugu. Holy shit. N1 took the record in SRT. He was like always sitting in the back. Like he was always like a comfortable third place behind Lulu and Chris in any percent, but I guess he just like showed up. Come on. Weird. Like, apparently, if it wasn't for SRT, there would have been a chance that I knew N1 anyway due to Pape. Just because Kiwi Killer likes to watch Pape on occasion.
Oh, what was that?
Yeah, N1's actually pretty damn good at SRT1. He's been up near the top like the whole time. I don't think he's ever actually had the record though until this point. This means he's also the first person to get a 27 IGT. But IGT hopefully won't matter too much longer. Lowless is happening. It's just been in the process.
They've been talking about loadless timer for a long time now.
Yep.
Who's making it?
Ron Master. Same guy who did it for NST.
Oh, okay.
He's also, I think, one of the guys that helps coordinate SRCom, if I remember correctly. I don't know, I've talked to him before. He comes to, like, all the GDQs.
Okay, there's only 2 small changes to this level here. One's just jumping over a fence at one point instead of waiting on the red flower to shoot you up. And the other is actually something I already knew about, I just didn't try. Is sniping some of the boxes in that like big area with all the big frills, just sniping them from up high.
Nice mine. I should. Okay. It's probably behind by an okay amount, but I don't actually know how much.
No, I know that I said earlier that those two small things here. Because I have it in the notes that are open here.
Swimming movement looks so fast in the game.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, jeez, what hit? That must have been like the exact second that he finished his hit animation. Can you not hit me? Thank you. Yeah, I've gotten stuck on that tree before, but I always thought it was an enemy. So you should just walk through it expecting that if I keep punching it'll fix it, but...
Nice job getting stuck on the same tree.
Right as I was saying it. So yeah, that thing I think basically walks at like the same speed as Tide, but I stay in it so that way I don't have to sit through the animation of that item. I don't like the camera here, please. Guess you can just jump right over this fence, which is like incredibly obvious, and I can't believe I didn't think of that. Only just a little bit faster for not having to wait on the red flower animation. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? That was so stupid. I thought I'd still make the cycle even with that. Can you make that? Yeah. I'm gonna play it safe and wait here. Before going for it again here. I fell last time, so. I almost jumped into nothing there for some reason. See if I can reach this from here, because I'm just curious. Alright, guess not. Oh. Oh, that's stupid. I knew that would be close with it. Alright, so forget about sniping these ones from up there. I guess I'm just gonna do this the original way. Yeah, I'm not gonna, at this point I don't want to lose any more time from anything, so I'm just gonna do this the normal way that I usually do it. Or, well, I have to wait on this thing, but of course the two that I got down there are the ones that I can't reach while doing this. What is this cycle? Okay, good. Well, this cycle lined up, okay. Oh, you... Remember when I said not losing time from anything else? Oh, what? The L button is so picky when it actually wants to go to first person mode. Sometimes it does that, and even though I was holding L, it didn't actually do anything. I'm wondering if... No comment. I'm wondering if I can reach this from over here. I'm skeptical, but... Yeah. You might be able to from that platform, so I don't have to go all the way over there, but... So I have to wait on this really slow cycle now. Ah. That literally could not be worse. So I was thinking maybe, like, the only reason you could, that we get this button here is because you have to come over here anyways, but... Well, at least one of these red flower animations will be kind of negated from not doing the one earlier, but I still had to ride them up like 4 times instead of like 2. Let me check, okay. I guess it's about time that area messed up, because I've actually never had issue with that room. Only minor stuff. That also means I don't know what the actual true gold for this segment is still.
It's you again, you funny little lizard guy. How did you find me? Never mind. As long as they didn't follow you. They didn't follow you, did they? That's good. Can't be too careful.
You think it was that much, really?
I found them lying all around the place. I don't need them.
I would think maybe 1 minute, or at least like 1:30. I would hope it's not 2. No, I definitely can't see that being bad enough to like cost the run or anything, but that's still really annoying. Hey, Aaron. You came right as I'm like about to lose like 75% of my time. Nice. Alright, Zoda mentioned that you can skip the trigger that activates those things from happening like that. But I've never actually done it. That's actually pretty cool to know. That'll regain some of that time back a little bit. Yeah, I guess this is like the trigger for them is right in the middle of that platform, and you can just kind of just not touch it. Double ledge grab. Okay, well I'm at 30 seconds now and I haven't even started the training mission, so Nitroff, you might be right on that. Although the training mission is pretty quick. minute and 18. That's okay. That probably would have been a minute and a half if I didn't get that cycle skip thing. That was pretty quick too. Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought, but it's still pretty bad. The last time I did this, the split was pretty perfect just from the stair jumping. I don't know if I'm going to be able to scrape more than maybe a second or two out of this. The fight was pretty perfect as well. Actually, no. Was it last run when I had that time where like the boss just ran in a circle for like 10 seconds? Or was that run before? I don't know if that's in this gold or not. Cause that's some save. I'm just hoping to get into still 255 here. Except it might not, otherwise. What is he doing? What was that? I've never seen him do that before. This is really, really annoying that this was like easy 255 pace for most of the run, and now it's just all gone because of that one rune. It was even 254 at one point. I'm gonna try and line it up here. I'm gonna do what I did last time. Just have him walk towards the door there. He always spawns back from there, so I can only bring him so far over here. Yeah, that's like as close as I'm gonna get him there. Nice stairs again. So actually now the last two splits are gonna have like a crazy amount of time save on them. It's gonna be interesting and hard to stay motivated for. Okay, good. I at least hit him. Get me out though. That's a good point. I almost got like swung out there. I don't like that. Actually, I remember he did a bit of a weird thing during this phase last time. So if he doesn't do that again, there might be a second or two here. Ah. Alright then. Oh, actually, that's a good point. I didn't think about the fact that the outside area with the big ring guys are part of the same split. That is why that was so much faster, or at least some, partially.
Gee.
That's ridiculous. Oh yeah, I'm gonna skip this because I still don't know if this actually in-game time counts during cutscenes, and I want to make record of that. 2:53 in-game time, wow.